I think a lot of people, if they could, would be wearing a Times Been Up pin as opposed to a Times Up pin. Time has been up.
Well, I feel like it's actually given women courage around this country, and also men who have been supportive of women around this country to step up and actually respond.
Well, you know what? In the history of the United States, we've only been talking about sexual violence for 4 months. And so people are all ready to rush to say what's next. We have a lot to unpack where we are right now. And really what's next is figuring out how to get survivors of sexual violence resources.
You know, I just think everybody has to be upfront, be honest, kind of pull back from some of the things they did and just try to treat everybody equally. I think we have to see everybody as an equal.
I mean, we've been having so many conversations about how this is the beginning of a larger movement, a larger set of to-do items. And so I think that right now, I think that there is greater awareness, and so I can't wait to see the actual action.
Okay, so within my branch of the academy, we have had a real problem. I'll tell you. I mean, you could say it about lots of different parts of the industry, but very poor representation of women in film as composers and in our branch. We've tried to, as you know, change the way we get people into the academy and the music branch, and it's definitely having an effect. But we are definitely the tail of the dog, and what we need to be doing is trying to find ways to get them jobs.
In terms of the Time's Up movement, I think it's different for men and women. I think with men, in my mind, one of the most important things that men can be doing right now is actually getting a vocabulary to talk about Time's Up. I know a lot of men that I talk to every day want to be part of the conversation but don't exactly know how.
I have 3 words: education, education, and education.
I think that's one of the most important things we can do is stand up and support our women. Like, women are a whole species, a gender of human beings that are equal to us. So if they don't have equality, the world is out of balance. So I think now it's important that we take our the things that we've been doing and shift them, like and start figuring out ways how we can implement equality.
I've been in those rooms when it was mostly straight white men. And I've been seeing that we all have worked hard to increase representation. So you see people of color now, you see queer people, you see trans people, you see women. That is a game changer, because when you bring everybody else into the room, the conversation changes. And when you change the conversation, you start having better representation in front of and behind the lens.